kitchen, the stadium, every story blends, and absolutely everything else we remix in the living. Pull the apron strings, let the chorus sweep the floor. We stepping through a mosaic, hunger, hope, and more. Hands clapping, approval, hearts aligning every fry. We weathering the weather under one shared sky. Lawman with a smile, verdicts in the spice, every beat a bookmark.
All right, welcome to Bearded Brothers, Bearded Brother-in-Law podcast. I'm KRS-One. That's DJ Scott LaRock. No, I'm just kidding. I watched that on a video one time of KRS. That's how he used to introduce himself. It just seemed funny. I'm Richard. That's Carl. Welcome to the. I guess this would be the first one, right? This is going to be #1 or #1 for the older audience. But this is Bearded Brother-in-Laws. My beard is I'm the pretty one. He's the busy one.
But I will be getting trimmed up, getting his beard taken care of today.
Yeah, that is true. He will be getting it trimmed today, and then I'll have to I'll get to see it because we're supposed to go out to dinner after he gets it trimmed, so we can have a nice little comparison. And just for the record, I trim mine myself because I'm cooler, and I also am balder than he is. So, but I'll always probably be wearing a hat, so most people aren't going to see that often. So, but yes, I do all my beard work myself. I don't want to, but I can't seem to find somebody that can do it for me. So I've YouTubed a bunch of things, and I've learned to do it myself. But we'll get to discuss, me and him will get to discuss, not with our audience, but at dinner later on. And I'll have to bring all my clippers. I'm going in July. I'm going on a cruise, so I have to be, I don't know if it's legal to bring clippers on a cruise, internationally. Yeah, that might be something I have to buy, but we're going to Cabo San Lucas, Mexico. Nice. We have to fly to LA and then get on a boat, and we're going to spend a day on the water, 2 days in Cabo, a day on the water, and then another destination I can't remember the name of.
What cruise line are you taking?
Royal Caribbean.
Nice.
We did a Carnival cruise, I think it was 2 years ago, and it was not fun. Not even remotely fun.
Why? We do Carnival every year, and we have loads of fun. So I guess it depends on where you go, what ship you're on.
I think, I don't remember the name of the ship, but I think, so I hadn't been on a cruise since I was 12. I'm in my 40s now, so it'd been a long time. I don't recall if Jamie had ever been on a cruise, and so it was kind of like a
filler.
Yeah, getting your feet wet, and so we just kind of, and me and Jamie, when we decide to do things, like if today we decided to go to Alaska, next week we're booking tickets to Alaska. We have no plan, in the interim. So I think we just booked it. We picked a boat, we picked the destination, and we rode. Destinations were good: Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, and Turks and Caicos. So that was enjoyable. But
that's awesome.
For me, and I'm not going to speak for her, but for me, I got cooped up on the boat. I feel like there's only so much you can do in a certain time frame. So we're there for 7 days is what I think the cruise was. And after the first 3 days, you kind of just, you're spinning on the wheel again. You see the same restaurants.
I can do the 7-day cruise. Yeah, that's way too much for me. That's way too much. I'm ready
for
day 3.
I think also a little bit of the downfall. I went with a buddy of mine and his wife. I'm not going to say their names because they're probably going to watch this, but their interaction with us wasn't really conducive to a fun time. Mm-hmm. So that didn't work. I think who you go with matters.
Yeah.
We did take Wesley along. Wesley being my son, obviously you know him. That's your nephew. I think he had a good time. We took his sister. But that was also a little hard. She at the time, she was 22 at the time. Yeah. Him being 17.
Yeah. So it really, the dynamics of it definitely is a big part of it because we take the kids. So the biggest thing for us is the kids have the most fun on the cruise. So I can tell you now, if it was a cruise with just Marcy and I, it'd be totally different,
Yeah, but you'd pick a different boat. You wouldn't do
I mean, I wouldn't care.
really
No. So we just
because
booked,
I
we just booked Royal Caribbean for their spring break for next year because they had
okay.
some hell of a deal for like $1,500, and then both of the kids are selling free. So
Oh, nice.
yeah, we thought it was like a glitch, so we just hurried up and booked it. But yeah, it's a real thing.
Yeah, because my sister they cruise twice a year. I'm pretty sure. And they've done Carnival, they've done Norwegian, they've done Royal Caribbean, and I think their youngest son. They have 5 kids, and I think their youngest son. I think he gets on for free.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know what age. I don't know what age it starts costing
I
money.
think it's 11, I believe, 11 or 12. I can't remember.
Okay, so you're
So we
well,
were
you're
so yeah. So even when we put 3 adults, because Layla would be considered adult, it's
yeah, yeah.
still Layla still got them for free. It's still free for Layla. They took
Oh,
it
that
off. So
that
I
might
don't know.
be a glitch. You might have got real lucky with
We
that
got
shit.
yeah. We
Because cruises are not fucking cheap, man.
no, not at all.
But I do like the
But
everything's paid for.
they're cheaper than going somewhere else and then flying the whole family out, hotels,
Dinners. That's what I like.
everything to do everything is way cheaper than that for sure.
I like that everything's paid for
Yeah,
aspect.
yeah,
You know what I mean? You pay the one price, everything's covered. Now we are doing some excursions. Like I'm gonna ride a camel
yeah.
when
But
we
you
go to
know, still,
Mexico.
yeah.
I had the choice between riding a horse or riding a camel, and I figured I could go to the next town over to ride a
Yeah,
fucking horse if I wanted to. But how often am I gonna get to sit on a fucking camel? And so that's kind of how I looked at it. Um, but yeah, that's one. And then I'm supposed to go up to New York at the end of August. Which helps because I'm not working at the moment. So spending money I don't have and all the time in the world, it just makes sense, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, that and I don't know if New York would be considered a vacation because I grew up in Connecticut, so I grew up 40 minutes from Manhattan.
Yeah.
But it's sort of like a mini vacation, just to kind of hang out with the boys, kind of thing. All my friends that still live up there. So, but you guys don't vacation that often, do you?
Nah, we got way too much going on. But this year, we took the kids to Tennessee. We went to Gatlinburg for this spring break. That's what they wanted to do. Usually we go on a cruise, but they didn't want to do a cruise. They wanted to go to Tennessee, so we did that. We go to Florida every year. So in June, every year we do Destin. So we'll be there in June. And then Marcy and I are planning to go to Dominican Republic in July. So
It's nice down there, man.
that's going to be fun if we make it, but we should. And then I think that's it for the year.
I mean, that's some pretty good trips, though.
Yeah, I mean,
That's pretty good. I want to go to Destin. I've never been to Destin. I've been to Florida a million times. I've never been to Destin. I just want to go fishing down there. I want to do like a fishing charter down there, and I want to go marlin fishing. Is what I want to do. I've never been marlin fishing. I've never even been deep. I've never even been deep sea fishing, but I want to go marlin fishing. It looks absolutely awesome. We were supposed to go to Destin. I don't know, 6 years ago, 5 years ago, and for whatever reason we canceled it, and I don't remember for what reason that was.
yeah.
But
Destin seems like in Bahamas seems like our second home.
I've been to the Bahamas a couple times.
Yeah.
I've been all over the world, man. I've been everywhere: Italy, Austria, Switzerland, all over
If you could go to one place that you haven't been, where would it be?
that I haven't been.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus! Japan comes to mind. Um, Spain, like Morocco, that kind of thing. Um,
Why?
I mean that's
Like, for what?
that.
Like,
Well,
what interests
I
you, or is it something like just to say, okay, my bucket list to
well
come
I
here?
so Japan. I want to go just to kind of mark off. I've been to Japan. Um, Spain would be. I'd like to. I don't want to run with the bulls because I'm not a lunatic, but I'd like to be a spectator and watch the bulls run. If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get out on the street and haul ass. First of all, my running days are over. I'm almost positive I'm not a runner anymore. But I don't have the balls to do that. I've watched videos of people doing that, and That's fucking terrifying. Cut it any way you want. It's fucking terrifying.
Yeah, that's the last thing I'm doing.
Yeah, but I'd watch. You know what I mean? Another place, Greece. I'd like to see like the Colosseum
I
and
do.
stuff like that.
That's mine. Yeah, so I want to go to Rome for
Well,
sure.
you're big. You like the Gladiator movies, so that would
Oh
like
yeah,
fit. That would like fit right in. Um, that would fit right into your narrative too.
yeah,
You could kind of imagine what you saw on screen in person, or half of what you saw on screen. It's not all up anymore.
yeah.
But that I'd like to see. But I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I'd have a specific dream vacation. Italy would be my go-to. I've been there before, but I was 16 when I went.
Mm.
So it'd be nice to go as a grown-up and kind of do my own thing. What I'd like to do, fly into Switzerland, rent a car, drive to Austria, and then drive down through Italy. Because from Austria to Italy is only like a 45-minute or an hour ride.
So I know somebody I used to work with. They went on a European trip, but they flew to different parts. And one part they took a train. I can't remember what cities or countries they went to, but they took trains to some of them, but then they flew to some of them as well. So I figured if they're flying, they got to be far away from each other. But
Italy's pretty long. I think it depends on what your plan is. So if you have like specific main cities or whatever that you want to
yeah,
see,
and they were out there for 7 days. So
well, so I want to go for 2 weeks.
I think
That's
your
that's
brother
what I want to.
Andreas, they went out there for like 2 weeks. They were in
Yeah,
there for 2 weeks. Yeah, they went
yeah,
pretty much everywhere, did everything.
because I want to start in like Milan, which is at the top, and then
Yeah,
just work my
yeah,
way all the
yeah,
way down.
yeah, yeah.
Try to hit all the mainstays as I go. You want to know what would be a weird vacation? I, only one other person I've ever said this to agrees with me. I'd like to take a train around the United States. Like rent a train car, right? You can get like sleeper cars and everything like that. And I'm almost positive, and I'll have to look it up. But they have a train that goes like I think it's through like 30 states or something like that.
Mhm.
I think that would be fun. It would be very tedious, but I
Yeah,
think it'd be interesting as opposed to like renting a camper and traveling the United States.
I don't know. I think a camper would be better because you can. I
Uh,
mean,
I
on a
think it would
train you're on
cost less
time
to do the
frame.
train
Yeah,
though.
I'm sure it would. I'm sure it would. But you're probably on a time restriction. You got to hit this camper. You can just gotta go whenever you want to, and be comfortable.
You
You
got a
want to be
place to stay
comfortable.
all the time
Oh
too.
yeah, of course.
Well, because I want to rent one, almost like a tour bus size camper
Yeah,
and go to Yellowstone. It's like a 36-hour ride
yeah.
to Yellowstone. I want to do that and camp at Yellowstone. And I think that would be fun. It's not your status, right? You're not going to be
Nah,
stuck in a camper for
nah,
36 hours.
nah.
Come
I want to
on,
be stuck. I
Carl.
don't want to stuck in a car. I don't want to be stuck in an airplane. I don't want to be stuck anywhere for 36 hours.
Not
30,
even on like a tour bus, dude. They
nah,
got kitchens, TVs. Come on. You could sit in
nah.
the back with your VR headset and look like an alien while you drive.
I mean, if I'm not driving, hell, no, no, no.
Even if you're not driving,
If I'm not driving, I probably be a little bit more. Nah,
Carl, we're gonna get you doing something, man. We're gonna get you out of your comfort zone. For some reason, one way or the other, I'm gonna get you out of your comfort zone.
it's not about being uncomfortable. I don't get uncomfortable. It's just not wanting to do it. I don't have the urge, or just I don't. It
Yeah,
doesn't
but
feel like
why?
it's
Like, so what's the main like? Okay, if I were to rent, let's say a tour bus, basically, like one of those campers where like you park it and it extends and everything like that. If I were to rent one of those and say, let's take the family to Yellowstone, 36 hours there, 36 hours back, what would prevent you from wanting to do it? Like, what's the negative that says I don't want to? This is why I don't want to do it.
because I ask myself, why am I doing this?
For the experience.
Experiencing what though?
You get to see different states and you get to
Don't
see
care.
Yellowstone.
Don't care. So it's like if I don't care about it, then it's not really an experience for me because I don't. It doesn't excite. If it doesn't excite me, it doesn't like say, "Oh yeah, I got to do this." I
So
can't.
what's a vacation? Guns to your head, dream vacation. You get one shot. You get one shot to take one vacation that you've always wanted to do. Where are you going?
Rome.
Okay, that's a good one.
That's a very easy choice to me. I mean, that's a dream vacation. So yeah,
And you taking everybody?
if I have to.
Wow, make it sound like torture, man.
If
Wow,
I have to, yeah.
that
If
was
I don't have to, no. But
that was rough, man.
after a couple of days, though, yeah, I definitely want my family there. But the first couple of days, yeah, I can definitely.
You kind of want to ride it out by yourself.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So me and Jamie, we do
I don't want to hear
we
like any complaining and stuff like that, you know.
that I agree with. So
Because
me and
again,
Jamie, we
you don't know, hate to cut you off, but you don't
oh,
know
you're
when
good.
somebody else wants to do it, you know, and more than likely they don't want to do it. They don't want to see what I want to see or have the interest that I have. You know, Marcy wants to go to the beach every damn year, and I don't. I hate the
That's
beach.
what Jamie loves going to the beach. You know what I do when I go to the beach? I dig a hole.
Yeah, I go to sleep.
We went to Turks and Caicos, we were on the beach, and I dug a big ass like a 4 foot hole, and I put the little beach chair they give you.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
put that in the hole. I'm not a I like the beach, but I can't do it every year. There's got to be something else. There has to be another. But see, me and Jamie we vacation together, but we also do just April, I think it was last month or March. Jamie, my mother, and my cousin they went up to Tennessee. They went to
Uh,
Nashville.
yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? And then like I'll go to New York occasionally and hang out with my buddies. So we vacation together, but then there's still we still have we'll vacation by ourselves because there's shit I want to do that she doesn't like to do. There's shit that she wants to do that I don't want to fucking do. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
but
so
I'm
we
not. Yeah, I'm not really big. I'm not really big vacation person, so it's not like I. It's not like I want to go on vacation. And again, if it's anything past a few days, I'm ready to come home.
That's what I mean, Carl. What excites you, man? What gets you besides the food truck? What does Carl wake up in the morning one day and say, "Yes, I'm happy that today's the day for blank." It's
Man,
got to be something, man. Everybody's got something.
I don't know. Just waking up is exciting.
So you're just general. So you really don't have anything that puts the needle into the red.
Nah, not
There's
really.
got to be something, man. Everybody's got something. Guns. Yeah,
Yeah.
so we've established that vacation's not it. You'll vacation, but that's not your bread and butter, right?
No, because you got to come home and work. You know, so it's like,
Not me. I don't have a job.
oh yeah, but they still got to do something. You know, you have. It's not like my mind never slows down, so my mind never turns off. So it's constantly work, 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 work.
What
So
about
even on
reading?
vacation,
Would you
reading.
read a book? Would you read a book?
Yeah, it has to be.
So you're gonna make fun of me, and because you know me, I mean you know me pretty decent. Tomorrow I'm gonna start reading the Sherlock Holmes novels. I'm gonna go to the bookstore. I'm gonna purchase the first one, and I'm gonna fucking read it, man. I'm
I
gonna
think.
sit down and I'm gonna read a book.
Yeah. Nah.
See, we got to find something. So if I called you tomorrow and said I got 2 tickets to Rome and we got to leave in 2 weeks, would that excite you?
No, that would stress me the hell out. Like I can't. I wouldn't be able to figure it out for the next in 2 weeks. That's too much to do. I need like a year in advance.
All right. If I called you tomorrow and said your truck is outside and on fire, would you at least get excited about that?
Yeah.
Would that put you in the red to where your motor started running?
Oh, my motor's always running. It's just I don't have the excitement factor. I don't know.
I mean,
You know, a football game. So if we're at a football game, if we're at
that's
like,
excitement, right?
oh man, yeah, you can. Yeah, my
Okay.
hand will pop off. So stuff like that. We're at a football game. Patriots are playing anyone. It doesn't matter. But
Preferably in our case the Giants, but they don't. We live in Georgia, so that kind of
yeah,
defeats that side of things. Although we had planned to go up a couple years ago to see the Giants
yeah, yeah.
Patriots, but then something happened. We couldn't. We could get the tickets, but neither one of us couldn't get the time off or something like that. I
Life.
can't.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, your life more so than mine. We're empty nesters here, so my kid's about to be 20 years old. But that's it though. Football. That's it.
That's been.
There's got to be something that lights the fire, Carl. Everybody has one. Like I get excited for a new TV show that comes out. Like we're getting ready in. I actually think it's this month. There's a spin-off series from Yellowstone that starts this month, and so like I get excited. I plan the day around that.
Oh,
You know, like
I'm
it's.
not doing. Yeah, I'm not doing all that stuff. No,
Oh,
I
come
like.
on, man.
If I
We
have
got to
a
find something. You know what?
if I have a TV show that I like, I'm not planning my day around it. Like I don't have like, you know, TV show parties, and I'm not. I don't. That's
Well,
not.
no. I'm not talking about like a party, but I'm saying like I
Still,
look
I'm just
forward.
using that as an example.
Yeah, I look forward to this day that at 7 o'clock on this channel, I'm going to be sitting in front of my TV
Yeah, I
watching
would.
this show.
Yeah, I would like to. Yeah, if it was something like that, then like, cool. I gotta watch this. It comes on at whatever the case might be. But if I miss it, I miss it. Ain't no big deal.
Yeah, see that. See, it irks me if I miss that when I
Yeah,
when I wait when I wait for it for so long and then I miss that opportunity. That would bug me.
see, I used to be like that for wrestling. So when I was younger, wrestling I had to watch every. If it was coming on at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, I had to be ready at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock.
I
So
used to love
and I used to
wrestling.
be like that when I was younger with football. Whenever the game was on, I had to be home ready for the. But then after working and stuff like that and missing so much stuff, you just whatever.
Dude, I put 90-inch televisions all over my house just for football season.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, look, it's baseball season. I'm wearing a Cam Scatteroo jersey right now. You know what I mean? Like I love football, but I think all right. So I think that for people listening, we need a comment section and have people pepper ideas in to what gets Carl excited. What can we come up with that gets Carl into the red? Besides the LeBron James conversation, which I don't want to have that again.
No.
I don't need you to yell at me for the next 45 minutes about LeBron James. Okay, he's into the second round. Great, good for him. Yada yada yada. But there has to be something that just like it's Saturday. Okay, tomorrow we got this going on. Let's, nothing gets you rah rah. You know what I mean?
No, it does. It does. I get excited or to that red, especially when I have to maybe defend my point. Not defend my point, but when I don't feel like a person is
It's right.
like the not right. Yeah, you're right. Not right. I don't care about your opinion. Everybody can have an opinion, but like when you're dead wrong because your opinion is like one of those non-valid, you know.
Basically, numbers don't lie, kind of thing.
It's not that because they don't lie, but they can be manipulated. Um,
I don't know. Most numbers are pretty straightforward. Math is
yeah,
math.
they can be manipulated, but I don't know. I like things to be. I like people to have some kind of validity about what they're talking about.
You're just so even. You're just so even keeled. You know what I mean?
It depends.
Uh, well, I mean, I was able to push your buttons the other day with the LeBron James thing, and that was for me. Whether I was right or wrong, I think watching you get like even squirm in your chair a little bit for the argument was exciting for me. I mean, that was I found I was able to push that button to make you that just like that dude. I've never seen you get sent into like a like
Well, when you talk
if
about
if we were a cartoon, dude, you would have had like a billion thought bubbles going off, and a big giant light bulb over your head, and you just rapid fire fucking information, dude. I've never seen that before out of you. That was exciting. At least for me, it was exciting.
Well, it gets
So
like that. It gets like that for a lot of things, especially sports are one of them.
I get that. I get like that with TV shows and movies. 100%.
TV shows, I don't really in movies because I don't watch too many. I don't watch a lot of TV shows. I like what I like.
Yeah.
You know, something like Friends. Never found it funny, ever.
Are you're being serious?
Never, never.
All
But I'm
right.
not really-
Disclaimer: Carl does not speak for the podcast. Friends is fucking hysterical.
Yeah, is. But I'm not big on like white people humor. I can't do it.
Is that wait a minute? Is that white people humor or is that just comedic humor
No, it's white people humor. For sure.
as opposed to
Black people humor. Friends versus like
Living Single?
Exactly.
Same concept.
Totally
Different.
The culture is different.
That's true.
The culture
And I like
is
Living Single is hysterical.
Yeah, but it's not the same as Friends. You know, and what's the other bar movie, the bar show with Kelsey Grammer?
Cheers.
Cheers. Yeah, that shit. Now, Cheers had a good, like, they had good storylines. So it's like, where it's like, oh, wow. You know, you learned some stuff with Cheers. It wasn't always just, you know,
Cheers.
like Friends is bullshit.
Cheers comedy is it's extreme adult comedy. It's not like Friends is for the masses, you know what I mean? You can be any age and watch Friends and you could find an episode that's good outside of you, of course. But Cheers was more for the late night crowd. You know, the parents. You know, your kids watch TV all day.
Yeah.
8 o'clock comes. For Cheers is where you would lean.
Yeah.
And a lot of big names were in Cheers. But like Martin, I like Martin. But some of the comedy in Martin is very dry, in my opinion. And I like Martin as a comedian. I like the show, but there's some episodes that you watch it's really not that funny.
Yeah, I understand it. I understand that too.
It's
But
so
like,
TV.
Yeah, I think
is
it's
tough.
too also like relatable. So like in Friends, I didn't relate to any of that stuff.
Nobody
I didn't
does.
relate to anything in Friends. Nothing was funny.
Have you watched Everybody Loves Raymond?
Everybody loves Raymond. Not funny at all. Not funny. Seinfeld, not funny. I mean, I think.
Well,
Seinfeld,
to be fair, Seinfeld's
corny
meant
as
to
shit.
be. It's meant to be a show about nothing. There is nothing involved with it.
That's fine, but it wasn't funny. He's a comedian. It's supposed to be funny too. It wasn't funny. So the ladies are also comedian. Not funny.
Oh, Juliet Louise Dreyfus.
Whatever. her
I
name
don't.
is.
I don't think she's a stand-up comic because
I didn't say
she's
she was
more
a
of a
stand-up comic, but she's definitely a comedic actress, for sure.
because she also played I guess
A lot of her
National
movies, she plays a comedic actress, for sure.
yeah
For sure.
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation she's in.
One where she's like older, but she's like dressed up. She looks really, really good. She's somebody's wife. I can't remember. I just remember her. I remember her being in a dress. I was like, good lord. I can't remember, but
Yeah, and nothing comes to mind. I'm sure we could look it up. We have that.
yeah.
We have that ability. We have technology.
Yeah, but it's not, I don't care. I'm just saying. Most of her shows were
So what's a comedy TV show you do like?
comedy TV show. White people.
The show is white people, or are you just asking like a white person, a white people
Oh,
TV show
white
that you
people,
like?
A TV show. Like what's that? Name something. I can tell you if I watch it.
I mean, just about anything. There's, it's unfortunate, but I think 80% of the shows out there are white people shows.
Like what? Because I bet
Have you ever seen the Drew Carey show?
Drew Carey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You probably don't remember enough of it to know if it was funny or not.
I do remember Drew Carey. Wasn't funny.
Oh, see, I
He's not
think
funny at all. He's not funny at all. That guy.
not even on Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Oh my God, no. And that's not funny to me.
Dude, Whose Line is hysterical.
No. And that
Me and
who's the
Jamie,
black guy on there? Wayne Brady?
Wayne Brady.
Yeah. Oh my God, he sucks.
Dude, he's hysterical. He's like the whitest black man on earth, but
Exactly.
he's so funny.
So yeah, I don't relate to that type of stuff. It's not funny to me.
Chappelle Show,
they
was
got
that
some
funny?
There's some funny stuff on there, but it's not something that I'm not turning it on to watch it and think I'm going to laugh every time. Not happening.
So really, there's no like general sitcom that you would specifically be like, yeah, I need to watch this.
On the white side, no.
What about on the
Yeah,
black
so,
side?
You know what? You know what I did? What I did watch, um, uh, uh, um, Will and Grace. Will and Grace.
Okay, I have a love hate relationship with Will and Grace.
So did I. So only
That
because-
girl, her partner, the other girl she works with on the show, that lady's so funny.
Yeah, she wasn't like really funny, but her voice and she just had great timing. Her timing was wonderful, so they wrote that very well. The timing for me was great. So, but her voice also helped, and it
Yeah.
also helped that she wore that push-up bra.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. Yeah.
that too. But Will and
I
Grace,
gotta-
Will, it's something about gay. Being that gay, flamboyant, funny.
Well, so he wasn't the guy. Eric McCormick, that's the guy that played Will. He wasn't as.
No,
You're talking about the other guy.
the other guy, yeah.
Yeah, he's that. I mean, I like that show. Again, it's a love hate thing
It was
for me.
yeah, it was a decent show, but that's something that I would watch. Like I'll sit there and watch the episode. I'll watch that.
Or what about a black show?
Oh yeah, I'll watch Living Single. I'll watch Martin. I'll watch Fresh Prince of Bel Air.
Fresh Prince of Bel Air,
Top
white
five.
or black, white or black.
Top five.
If you don't like the Fresh Prince of Bel Air,
Yeah,
you can go fuck yourself. I'm saying
world.
that
A Different
live.
World. I'm watching.
Love a Different World. Love a Different World.
Family Matters. I'm watching. So you know what I did watch every episode of?
What?
But it's not a comedy, but it was like a white show.
Full House?
Full House. I love.
Really?
Full House. Love it.
I'm not a
Love
fan.
Love it. Now I don't think it was funny at all, but I just like some. I mean, it's the family shows. I'm a sucker
Yeah.
for those. I'm a sucker for the family shows.
Yeah, I could see that.
You know, the stuff.
Put some
that
cameras
you
in your
laugh,
house.
You can, you'll get emotional stuff. I love that shit, bro. Those are the ones I love.
I'm trying to think of some other black TV shows that are really good. I love sitcoms. I mean, because there's like other shows like The Wire. I love The Wire,
Yeah, it's not a sitcom.
but that's not a sitcom. That's a series. You know what I mean?
The sitcoms would be like
In the House, the LL Cool J one.
House
That was
good. Hanging with
I
Mr.
like that
Cooper
show.
Was good. Steve Harvey was good.
Love the Steve Harvey show.
I mean, top
Yeah,
five, bro. Those are.
I
great.
absolutely love this. Cedric the Entertainer and him
man.
together in anything is.
Now the newer sitcoms, I can't get. I don't watch any of those.
I tried to
Any of, like,
watch.
Tyler Perry ones. I'm not watching any of them.
I tried to watch Blackish with
Corny. That's corny, bro.
what's his name? God, I
Anderson.
can't. Yeah, Anthony Anderson. I tried to watch that, and
No.
it's really hard to get into.
I can't do it.
And then they did that one, Fresh Off the Boat,
I don't know.
with the Asians. It's the same.
She's funny. That's a funny lady.
I'm not saying she's not, but
Yeah.
but
TV
the show
corny.
is
Yeah,
really
show
bad.
awful.
It's not.
Yeah.
And I
She's
gave
funny.
him a shot.
When she was
like, I
pregnant,
gave-
she was the funniest when she was pregnant. Oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah, she's hysterical, but she's in a lot of things though. But and
Now-
that guy Randall Park is in a lot of stuff. He pops up. Have you ever seen Last Man Standing?
I don't know.
Oh, that's a show. That show's hysterical. Home Improvement.
Home Improvement was decent. I liked that was decent. Saved by the
Did you?
Bell,
That now, if you don't like Saved by the Bell, you're dead inside.
top five.
Absolutely,
Step by Step,
absolutely. Step by step, I like some of it.
Seven
You had mentioned
Seven.
Family Matters before. When they changed the mom, I stopped watching it.
But that was deep into the. That was like way after.
Yeah, but and if you notice, Carl Winslow, and I don't know his name as a human being, but I know him as
Reginald.
Carl Winslow.
No.
He plays a cop in everything.
Yeah,
In everything he's in, he plays a cop.
yeah.
There's not anything I can think of that he's in that he's not a police officer. Like that's his role. I guess it's called typecasting, right? That would be because he's like that in Die Hard. You've seen Die Hard, right?
Of course.
He plays the cop in Die Hard.
Yeah.
He's a cop on Family Matters. He's in another show where he plays a police officer also,
I only
but
know,
he only makes an appearance.
I only know him from Die
Family
Hard.
Matters.
Yeah, Family
Oh,
Matters.
from Die Hard. Yeah.
Yeah.
James Avery makes an appearance in Family Matters too,
One
as
time.
Uncle
Yeah.
as Uncle Phil.
Not
He was another one. He's another good actor.
yes.
I'm trying to think of some other shows that were all black, like all black casts.
Different world.
A Different World, great, great, great show. And you go the classics. You get the Jeffersons.
Yeah, I said that already.
Yeah, and that was a
Good
spinoff
Times.
from Good Times. Jeffersons was a spinoff from Archie Bunker,
Yes.
All in the Family. And then
Uh,
227,
Two,
which I think is funny,
decent.
was a spinoff from the Jeffersons.
Yeah, because of the lady.
Yeah.
What else?
You know how I got it? You want to hear something stupid? You know how I got into 227? When I got my first apartment, when I think I was 19, 18 or 19, I couldn't afford cable. So I bought one of those like cheap antenna things that you just like stick on the window.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, one of the only cable networks I got, that was like a show that played like every 6 hours.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I watched that show. That's a very depressing reason to get into a TV show, but it worked. And when you have to watch it all the time, it gets you hooked. You like the Golden Girls?
Golden Girls was decent.
I'm gonna admit right now, I think it's one of the funniest shows I've ever watched.
The Golden Girls were definitely they did a very good job. The Golden Girls was decent.
It's hysterical. You get some of the funniest actresses. You know B. Arthur, the oldest one out of the group, the tallest one.
Yep.
The lady that played her mom on that show was actually younger than her
Oh, no, I didn't know that.
by a couple years. And you know everybody knows who Betty White is. You can't go wrong with that. That's I mean, I gotta look it up, man. I gotta think of. I'm trying to think of other black TV shows,
I mean,
black
we named-
sitcoms.
We
At
named
least
over 10 of them.
that can't be all of them. Sitcoms been around since the '70s, since the '60s. The Cosby Show.
I forgot about that.
We forgot. My Wife and Kids was funny for a couple years.
My Wife and Kids was okay. I'm not really big on the Wayne's brothers, on the Wayne's crew. They're not really that funny to me.
Moesha, I never got into.
Moesha was decent.
I'm not a big Brandy fan. I don't like her voice. It annoys me. Obviously Sanford and Son was good. Smart Guy,
Smart Guy with Sister was decent. Those were
Sister. Malcolm and Eddie. I like Malcolm and Eddie.
Malcolm Eddie was decent.
I like that show. Jamie Foxx show was pretty good, where he works at the hotel.
It was very good.
Mr. Cooper, hanging with Mr.
Yeah.
Cooper. That's another good one. The Bernie Mac show. I love Bernie Mac. Rest in peace, Bernie Mac.
The
That
show
show
was decent.
really.
The show was decent. You could tell that was just pieced together, but it was
Yeah,
decent.
I think
like
it's
everybody
it's
hates
hard.
Chris. It's not-
Yeah, but it's hard with you get funny comedians like Bernie Mac, and there's no studio audience. Like there's no laugh track behind it.
Yeah,
It
but
just
he
it comes
was
off
funny every
odd.
time, though.
Well, he's never not. He's never
Yeah, he
not
was
funny.
funny
He's
every time.
fucking. He's Bernie Mac.
I think he's the funniest comedian of all time.
Of all time.
Of all time.
Out of
all.
all the comedians ever,
Yeah, there's not. I haven't seen a bad Bernie Mac stand up.
there's not a bad Eddie Murphy stand-up either.
I beg to differ because there's only two of them. So
And both of them are absolutely hysterical. And I think probably Dave Chappelle would be
nah,
has to be up there. He has to be up there.
Dave Chappelle might be the greatest storyteller and made it, comedic storyteller. But as far as comedy, no, absolutely
Richard
not. Bro.
Richard Pryor,
No, no, no.
best ever.
Best ever. Yeah. Funny.
I don't know
Funny
that.
is definitely Bernie Mac. It's not even. It's not even close.
How
It's not even close, bro.
that has to that's a good debate right there. That would be
Oh,
something
very good
that
debate. Obviously, it's gonna be opinionated, but
yeah, 100%. And there's no statistical analysis for a stand-up comedian. Do you know what I mean?
nah. But
Um,
funny wise, yeah, yeah, it's not happening, bro.
I don't think I could put it in any specific order, but he's definitely in my top 5. Wow, that's tough. The best ever.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of stand-up comics, man. That's a really, really white and black. There's holy shit.
Where I'm gonna be laughing the whole time. Where I'm laughing the whole time.
End to
Definitely
end.
Bernie Mac. Definitely Bernie Mac, and I've watched at least 6.
I don't think but I don't think he has any of his own direct specials.
He
Does
doesn't.
he?
No.
He's always
He has
like
one. He has one.
he's
He has
always
one. That's
that
it.
was with Def Comedy Jam, right? He did
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Cuz Sinbad is pretty funny.
Sinbad was funny, but he wasn't like I'm falling out my chair funny. Like
No,
Bernie
well,
Mac has
when
to-
when Sinbad did Afros and Bell Bottoms, that one that one was end to end hysterical.
yeah. I'm
Although
not saying that they're not funny and they don't have funny stuff. I'm just saying like in the end, like I used to like Cat Williams was good until like his latest stuff was shit. So
his Cat Williams and Kevin Hart, I kind of categorize them the same because each of their things are the same thing.
nah.
Like Kevin Hart, I liked his first 3 up to Laugh at My Pain, but then it became the same skit over and over, and you know what I mean. There was nothing. Not that I was looking for something new, but it felt the same. It felt like I'm just gonna take this word out and put a new word in, and so the jokes were kind of the same. Maybe that's the lure of Chappelle. I mean, the guy took 20 years off before he did anything, and came back, and he came back with a fucking vengeance. I'm trying to think of
But the thing with Dave Chappelle is like I'm not even looking for comedy. I'm looking for the story. I'm like, okay, what is he about to say next? I'm not even looking for comedy. I don't watch Dave Chappelle for comedy. Like that's over when he did the Chappelle show. Like I don't think he's like funny. I just think he's a great comedic storyteller. The great.
Are you saying you don't like the Chappelle show?
No, I said the
Oh, okay.
comedy was over after the Chappelle show.
After the Chappelle show?
Yeah, so
Okay.
everything else is some kind of political. He's trying to make the political stuff funny. So he's trying to explain his political views, but make it in a way where it's funny. So
Yeah.
right now I just want to hear his story. Like, what does he feel about X, Y, and Z? So I'm not, and then I can get like a chuckle out of it, but it's not.
He kinda-
he's going to say what other people won't say. So you're like, okay, it's like a kind of I guess a breath of fresh air, but it ain't funny.
Yeah, he's like a modern day George Carlin. You know, George Carlin did
Carlin
this.
was funny though.
Yeah, but he had the same concept. Like he took
Oh yeah,
everyday
George
events.
Carlin, but George Carlin was way stronger.
Oh yeah,
Way stronger.
yeah.
I'll put
George Carlin was one of the
over
best.
Dave Chappelle for sure, as far as comedy wise.
But that's kind of the same.
I mean, I get what you're saying. As far
They're
as-
under the same umbrella as the idea behind it.
Yeah.
You know, but you might be right, man. I might in the long run, because I'm going to think about this all day after we have this conversation. This is gonna
I mean,
stew
but
in my fucking brain.
who would you like right now, like without thinking? Who is your top comedians without thinking?
Eddie Murphy, Richard Pryor, um, Dave Chappelle, Tom Segura. That would be it right there. Beyond Bernie Mac, like Bernie Mac aside.
See, I like so comedian that I like that stuff. So I like Russell Peters. You know,
I like Russell Peters,
I like
but
I like
he does.
Lavelle Crawford. I like Bruce. I like those people make me laugh from ending to like from beginning to end. I'm gonna laugh, but all their specials are not. They kind of do the same thing over and over again.
Yeah,
The same joke, so it's kind of repetitive. But Cat Williams makes me laugh, but he's more of a storyteller too. So and his pen is crazy. Um, Richard Pryor.
well, you mentioned Lavelle Crawford.
I mean,
I like him, and he's done like really, really good stuff.
when he was big,
But yeah, yeah,
big.
yeah. When he was much larger, he was much funnier.
Or yeah, like
He's
his
like
first
the
few things
he,
was nuts. But as far as him, like I'm going to see Lavelle Crawford. Like Marcy loves Gary Owens. Gary Owens is funny. He's very funny, but he's not like
I can't stand Gary Owens.
he's not like funny. But no, I'll definitely go see Gary Owens, and he'll make me laugh for sure.
Yeah.
What's the new people like Country Wayne and like 85 South, all that shit? That shit is not funny to me. That stuff is not funny to me. DC Young Fly and Carlos and
Yeah. Well, DC Young Fly irritates me.
yeah, they're not funny. What's the other guy that he's really big now? Light skinned dude with the big nose.
Light skin, that's your light skin dude, big nose.
With a lot of the jewelry. He's really big now, especially with like social media.
Oh damn! See, you're gonna make me look it up.
Yeah, please do.
Light skin dude with the big nose.
Don't comedic light skinned guy, comedic black comedian. He has a crazy laugh, like real obnoxious laugh. Whoever he is, he ain't funny.
Is it Deion Brooks?
No,
Is that who it is?
Deion's
he's
decent, but they're not funny to me. Like
I don't like so I don't
Deion,
like
D-Ray,
I don't like
Taylor.
crowd play comedy. You know what I mean? I don't like when like Matt Rife. I don't find Matt Rife funny at all.
Matt Rife has his because he's younger, so you got to be relatable. You gotta be relatable, but sometimes he is funny.
Like Andrew Schultz. I like Andrew Schultz.
He's not funny to me at all.
Dude, I think he's
Not even
hysterical.
a little bit. Not even a little bit. He's not funny to me at all. What's the other guy? The stupid guy with the bullet?
Oh, I hate him. I can't
not
stand
funny
him.
at all. The guy with Joe Rogan.
Theo Vaughn.
Yeah, he's not funny.
Theo Vaughn. I don't think Joe Rogan is funny as a stand-up comedian.
No,
Joe Rogan's stand-up comedy is very dull and very unwatchable, but as a podcaster, he's phenomenal. He's one of the best.
He's not actually.
He's one of the originators of it.
Yeah, I don't care. He can be originator or anything, but his guests are amazing. He has the best guests.
Oh yeah. But he knows
guests.
Joe Rogan knows so much stuff. He does so much research on things.
And
Like
that's what I'm saying.
he's so knowledgeable.
That's what I'm saying. He's prepared. Like Shannon Sharp. Shannon Sharp is so prepared when it's time to do like his podcast. That Club Shay Shay podcast is amazing.
Yeah, he's a good one. He bothers me a little bit, but it's just a personal opinion. I do like the podcast.
The podcast is amazing.
The podcast is phenomenal, but he has these like little moments when he does things and when he says things that I'm like, all right, let's pull it back a little bit. You know what I mean? But I mean, his podcasts are so good. That one when he had Monique on.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That was dude. That thing. They should have put music behind that.
But
Like
that was
when you
Monique.
watch like
That was more Monique than
yeah, but what I'm saying is on a horror flick, they play the music before
yeah, yeah,
the guy comes out with the knife.
yeah.
Dude, they should have put music behind Monique talking, dude.
But it started with the Breakfast Club, so
Yes.
I don't know
Yeah.
if you know.
And I hate Charlemagne the God. I hate Charlemagne the God passionately. Yeah, it started with that, and then she did the Steve Harvey show, his talk show.
Yeah,
And
that was first. Yeah,
that was the first one, because then I remember her I watched that one. I watched her on the Breakfast
and
Club.
The View.
I did not see her on the View. I can't. Joy Behar just, it's like a fucking needle in the eye.
All of them.
Yeah,
all of them are the worst.
dude, they're so bad.
That whole
They're
show is horrible.
and it used to be not. It used to be like a funny show.
When?
Well, no. But I'm saying the idea behind it, like when Sharon Osbourne was on it originally, when it first came out, it was supposed to be just women banter, and now it's become a like I said, a fucking needle in the eye. I can't. I that show drives me nuts.
What's the other guy with the red hair that's off now? They had a late
Car-
night talk show. O'Brien.
Conan O'Brien.
God, awful.
He's a better writer. He
Only
wrote
one that was kind of funny was
Leno was good.
no, hell no.
What?
Kind of funny was the not Jimmy. Was it Jimmy Fallon? No, not Jimmy Fallon. The other one.
Not Letterman.
No,
Fallon.
he wasn't Letterman.
Not Colbert, right?
No,
Because I hate Stephen Colbert.
no.
Jon Stewart's pretty funny.
Come on, give me the guy's name. Not Jimmy Fallon. The one that's he does the Super Bowl halftime.
Shit. Why are we both drawing a blank?
Super Bowl halftime. He does the Pepsi intro for Super Bowl halftime.
Oh, I gotta look it up, man. He's a late night host.
Yeah.
Has he done it every year? Or he just did it.
Yeah, bro. He's been around forever. It's only 3 of them. That's really big. Jimmy Fallon, O'Brien, or whatever his name, O'Connor, or whatever. What did he say his name was?
Conan O'Brien.
Yeah, Conan O'Brien. And what's the other one?
Damn, why? See, you put me on the spot here. My research skills aren't up to par.
Huge. He does.
I know he's huge. That doesn't mean I'll remember the name right away.
He does like the games on his show, like Jamie Foxx and all the singers. He got the Roots. The Roots.
The
Roots is his band.
That's Jimmy Fallon.
That's Jimmy Fallon?
Yeah.
Well, what's the one that got kicked off with Trump?
Jimmy Kimmel?
Oh, yeah, Jimmy Kimmel. I don't like him. He sucks.
Jimmy Kimmel's not funny.
Okay,
now, he was funny on The Man Show when he did The Man Show back in the 90s
fuck
on
him.
Comedy
I'm not
Central.
talking about him.
But yeah, it's Jimmy
Fallon.
Fallon you're
Jimmy Fallon, yes,
thinking of.
that's
Yeah,
my
Jimmy
guy.
Fallon. You had that one right. That's what I'm trying to think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
my bad.
do you know he does a show fuck, I can't remember the name of the show.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's why I couldn't think of what, because you said it, and then you're saying somebody else. I'm like, there isn't somebody else. That's all of them. Unless you're thinking of Arsenio, but he hasn't been on late night in fucking 20-something years.
No, he had no. Remember, he came back.
Well, he did a short comeback. It was like for a season or so.
If that.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't as good. And I loved the Arsenio Hall show when it first came out in the 90s. That was a great show. But Jimmy Fallon has a show where I can't remember. It's like Remember the Lyrics or something like that. Fuck, what is the name of that stupid ass show?
All his shows are good, bro. That's one.
He's so funny.
Yeah, he's decent. He's very good.
Dude, his best friend is Justin Timberlake. How odd is that? Like, actual best friend.
Okay, real quick, because you said that.
Okay.
I need to know your favorite. I know this.
Boy band?
No, I probably shouldn't do this, but halftime show.
My of all time?
Only because you said Justin Timberlake and people really downplayed his halftime show, which I thought was amazing.
Um, my favorite of all time.
Not of all time, because Michael Jackson is.
That's what I was gonna say. That
Yeah,
goes down
yeah,
as
yeah.
that's a number one, and the best
Prince.
national anthem ever is Whitney Houston in 1990.
Yeah.
Um, Bruno Mars was really really good. He did a really good job. The Dr. Dre one was really good.
Oh my God, that was horrible.
Um, dude, it's tough, man. It's tough because
Maroon 5. I'm just joking. That was so bad.
yeah, I was gonna pretend as if you didn't say it and just kind of breeze by it.
Oh
Um,
my God.
I mean, the
But
Justin Timberlake one was really really good.
everybody didn't like it. Nobody liked it. I thought it
Hey,
was very good.
I think he did a good because there's not all of them actually sing, and that's part of my issue.
And he
So
sang.
like a lot of he actually sings. Bruno Mars actually sang. Michael Jackson actually sang. So it's like
Beyonce's was very good, very entertaining. Very entertaining.
it was entertaining. She was Beyonce does too much.
Hell no. That was
No, not herself. What I'm saying is like there's always so much going on behind her. You know what I mean? It's always like this big, massive production. And just from me, and it's again, it's an opinion thing.
Yeah.
I like the singer. Do you know what I mean? Like I like Michael Jackson. Yeah, he had the
Yeah,
fireworks and the lights, but it was just Michael.
Yeah, but you can't doing what Beyonce was doing. There's no way you can sing.
Rihanna's was pretty good.
Rihanna's was absolutely horrible.
She
And I
did
know
a
she was
decent
pregnant,
job.
but that was horrible.
Was she pregnant for that?
Yeah, she was definitely pregnant.
Okay.
For sure. Usher is top 3. Top 5 of all time, and which I thought was okay.
And that's the one where he brought out Ludacris. They were on roller skates or whatever the fuck that was. Is that the one you're thinking of?
No, Usher was like 2 years ago.
Yeah, I'm almost.
Did
I
they?
think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was the roller skating one. I wasn't a
Well, it
fan.
wasn't 2 years ago. It was like
I
3
did not watch the one this year with Bad Bunny. I watched the Turning Point USA one.
No, I watched Bad Bunny.
Was it any good?
I mean, you couldn't understand that they had like boys kissing boys. Brad was here, my brother was here, and
Oh, Lord.
I wasn't paying attention, and he was like, he had yelled something. He was like, "Hey, what the?" Like, and I was like, "What?" He was like, "Ew!" Like all of a sudden, he just started yelling.
I'm sorry, I missed that one, man.
Yeah. That was funny. That was a
Prince was a good halftime show.
Prince was great.
That was maybe I'm. You know what? I'm going to rescind my previous statement and say probably Prince
It wasn't better than Michael's, but it was great. And then Justin Timberlake did the Prince tribute.
No. We're taking Michael out of it.
Oh,
We've established Michael's A, and the Whitney Houston national anthem is that's it. That's the bar for both of those things, for a halftime show and for a national anthem, and nobody's going to cross that bar. Nobody's going to pass that. That there's nothing better than that. Madonna's was fucking terrible. Black Eyed Peas was terrible.
Yeah, horrible.
Coldplay was awful. Lady Gaga was awful. I brought it up since 2000. The Weeknd's was just weird, and I wanted to throw up when he started going through that like funhouse mirror fucking thing.
Yeah.
You remember that?
And they're like he and Angelina Jolie had something going on that during that time. I remember.
Yeah, and that was just watching him move through that funhouse thing was fucking ridiculous. I did not like the Kendrick Lamar one.
Yeah, that was corny.
It was tacky as fuck. And then having
everybody was waiting for it was
what's her face? Serena Williams.
No, they was waiting for the one song.
Yeah, that was a very extremely tacky fucking halftime show. All right, here we go. Here's a list.
Prince is like
that was so good. He's such a
it's
good
so
guitar
iconic
player,
because
dude.
it just started raining out of nowhere when he started playing Real Purple. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it was fake, but it was like definitely real.
Oh, 100%. And he kept playing too.
Yeah.
He kept playing, and that's only second time I've ever seen an artist, not in person obviously, but I've seen an artist when it started raining, when they had a guitar and stuff like that, keep playing.
Oh, it was pouring raining at
The
that.
Goo Goo Dolls did it. The Goo Goo Dolls did a concert, and it was like a fucking typhoon, dude. And they tried to cut them off, and they wouldn't leave the stage, dude. They played through the whole fucking concert, dude. It was probably one of the best things I ever watched. Lady Gaga was so bad. Doesn't Jay-Z pick the halftime shows now? Isn't that
Yeah.
like what he does for the NFL
Yeah.
or something like that?
Yep.
Trying to think of some other. Usher's was average. What do we got? You said Kendrick Lamar was last year, right?
No, Kendrick. Yeah. No. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
not this year or the year before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd have to go Prince. I probably it's either going to be Prince. If I had to put a list on it for halftime shows, I'd go Michael Jackson, Prince, Justin Timberlake, and then you can kind of just fill in from there. You know what I mean? And there's been like they did that one
What was
with
the one
Puff.
before
The
the year before? Because they were like it was a big one. The one before Prince. Prince.
the one right before Prince. Prince
Yeah,
was
look that
what
up.
2000?
8.
No, 2007. Rolling Stones was right before
Rolling
him.
Stones. Yes.
That was a good one because it was just them. They just let them
Yeah.
do their thing. Paul McCartney was okay the year before that.
Oh, he did one by himself, but I don't.
Yeah,
I couldn't
Paul
get down with that one. Yeah.
Paul McCartney was okay. I'm a Beatles guy, so
Yeah.
to me
I
that
got
was
no Beatles songs, but I didn't really care for that one too much.
U2 did one I think a couple years prior to that, but I could have done without that. They had that stupid ass one with and it doesn't show it here. But what's that one that had Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, NSYNC,
I have no idea.
and somebody else? It was really bad. It was really bad. I mean, Tony Bennett. Yeah, that '93 Michael Jackson one is going to be the best one ever. Because everything else before that was just like it wasn't really a halftime show. It was just like a salute to like in I think it was like '87 or something. They did a salute to Peanuts, the Charlie Brown thing. And I don't think any of it was televised. I think it was just if you were there, you saw it. I think it was like '89 or '90 when they first started televising halftime shows. And '93 was the Michael Jackson one. Yeah, I think that's it. Michael Jackson, Prince, Justin Timberlake, and I throw in Bruno Mars. I think he did a good job. I know you're not a fan of it, but I think it was.
I thought Bruno Mars did one by himself.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
he did. But
and he did a really good job. He played the piano.
He did the one with Beyonce and Coldplay, for sure.
Yeah, I think that was the year after.
No,
Let's see. So 2016. Yeah, so 2016 he did the one with Coldplay, Beyonce, and then in 2014 he did the one by himself.
yeah, that was before. Okay, before.
And Beyonce's done more than one.
Yeah,
She did the one with Destiny's Child,
yeah. Well, yeah, of course.
and then
What year was that?
2013.
Okay.
And the Black Eyed Peas one was just bad. Bruce Springsteen was bad, and I like Bruce Springsteen. I'm a
Yeah,
fan of the boss, but he was not good at the halftime show.
Bruce Springsteen. He's where I was. He's from where I was born.
In
Not where I was born. I was born in Point Pleasant, but where I grew up, Asbury
Said-
Park.
Asbury Park, yeah, that's a great album too. Greetings from Asbury Park, one of his best. I'm a Bruce Springsteen guy, but he was bad at the halftime show. He was really, 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 really awful. Red Hot Chili Peppers did a halftime show also,
I remember that actually.
and do you know that they wouldn't let them plug the instruments in? That was an all background track halftime show.
Why?
The mics were off. They wouldn't let no mic on the drum kit. I don't know. I found that out like 5 years after that had appeared. That Flea did an interview or something, said they wouldn't let him plug any of the instruments in.
Why too loud?
I honestly I don't know. And I'll probably go down another rabbit hole before dinner tonight. But it's to me that's disappointing. But I get it. I think there's a time crunch with commercials. With they got the little things that happen in between halftime and the second half of the game. So I get it, but it just I don't know if everybody's been like that. I know Britney Spears doesn't actually sing at any concert that she does.
You can't sing.
Well, no, she's just fucking terrible.
She's horrible.
She's awful. She was awful on the Mickey Mouse Club. She's awful as a grown up, and she's insane. Same thing with Fergie. Fergie sang on Kids Incorporated when she was a kid, but she's not really a good singer. She did that basketball national anthem that was an absolute disaster.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever saw that.
Yeah, I did.
That was one of the worst ones I've ever heard in my life. But yeah, that was a. Yeah, I'm gonna go Michael Jackson, Prince, Justin Timberlake, with a special mention of Bruno Mars, honorable mention of Bruno Mars. I don't know. I've seen some basketball halftime shows that have been pretty bad.
U2 was pretty good, man.
It was all right. They do a good live show in general.
U2 was good. You know why I remember that? Because I remember going back and watching it because the old principal of the girls' school, when he retired, he went to go see a U2. He went to go travel somewhere to go see U2 in concert.
Yeah.
He was like, and I was like, oh yeah, I remember when they did the halftime show, and I went back and watched it, and I'm like, damn, that was a good show. That was a good performance.
They've been known for good live shows. Though.
That's gotta be top 5, actually. Now that I think about it, it's up there. Now that I think about it, I'm gonna watch it again, but
I'll have to go back and watch. I'm not drawing a blank, but I'm not like it's not
because I remember they had like the green lights
prominent.
In the back.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They do. I wonder where that Super Bowl was.
That was Superdome. That was Katrina, wasn't it?
I think so. I'm trying to find it.
I could be wrong.
What year was that?
That was. I don't remember.
And I think they did it. They did it by themselves, also, right?
They were definitely by themselves.
Machine the Who, Black Eyed Peas, Beyonce, Bruno Mars.
I know it was after something. It was after something big happened. They did. They.
Katrina was what? 2006.
I don't remember.
Oh, here, 2002.
So, 9/11
was 9/11. Yep.
9/11,
Tribute,
9/11.
and that's exactly what it. Tribute to those killed in the September 11th attack, featuring U2. And you're right. That was the Superdome, New Orleans.
Yeah. That's why I said Katrina because I after Katrina.
Well, it was only Katrina was 4 years after that, 5 years after that.
And they had the Super Bowl again.
No, they did it in Detroit.
No.
The year of Katrina, Super Bowl was at Ford Field. They couldn't do it in the Superdome. It was destroyed.
No, maybe not the year of Katrina, but the year when they rebuilt the stadium. Cause remember the lights went out. San Francisco versus
Oh yeah, but versus the Ravens.
Yeah.
What year was that? Why am I fucking drawing a blank?
Was after Katrina was built up. After they built up for Katrina, and that was the new Mercedes Benz Dome.
That was 2013. Yeah, that was about 7 years after Katrina.
Okay. Well, I mean, they had to build it, but
yeah, it was fucked up. That's what happens when it gets filled with water. Did you ever watch that Spike Lee documentary, When the Levees Break?
No.
I'm not a big Spike Lee guy. I think he's been a black eye he's been the black cat of the Knicks for the last 40 years. But Dude, that was one of the best documentaries I ever watched. He hit the nail on the head. He didn't lean one way or the other politically. He didn't try to put a Spike Lee joint spin on it. He just he talked to the people. He talked to the rescuers. He talked to politicians, and he just made a documentary. It was one of the most properly done documentaries of a tragedy I've ever watched. Usually like they'll try to lean one way, lean left, lean right. He went right down the middle with the whole thing. He gave the facts. He showed the videos. The people got to say what they wanted to say. Other people said what they wanted to say. It was one of the best I ever watched. It's like a 6-part documentary on Netflix. It took me like 4 days to watch it. Spike Lee's good for that.
I have to go back and watch it. I remember.
Oh,
I
it's
remember the documentary, but I might have. I just don't remember it.
it might still be on YouTube. It might be on. I don't know because
YouTube. I'll be able to find it for sure.
yeah, because Netflix takes stuff off after a certain amount of time anyway. So there's a couple documentaries that I've had to actually download from YouTube so I can show other people or rewatch them or whatever. I'm that guy, dude. I'll watch a documentary and then I'll go back 3 other times to watch it again just to make sure I got everything.
Oh yeah, I'm a YouTube freak. I'll be on YouTube. I'll watch everything on YouTube, even if it's just clips. I'll put it together. I'll put the movie together while watching clips. I don't care.
I've only recently gotten to YouTube.
Oh my!
Over the last maybe like 2 years.
No, YouTube is.
I've always been because I was a Facebook guy for a while, and so like you can get clips off of Facebook. Yeah, you're a social media guy, but that's not a social media guy.
Yeah, and recently because I never had social media, and then recently when I got it, but YouTube is I've always had YouTube, and I've always been on YouTube.
I buy a lot of movies on YouTube.
So YouTube started in 2008 ish, right? 2008.
I think yeah, right. I think as soon as the iPhone came out, which was 2008. When did YouTube start? I love technology. Be better if I knew how to spell.
Yeah,
2005.
2005.
2005 and
2008 is when I started like really heavy with YouTube, for sure.
A guy named Jawad Karim is the widely recognized as the first ever YouTuber. And it was a YouTube video and it was labeled "Me at the Zoo."
Ah, wow.
That was like, I assume that's like the first viral video that would have ever came out. It's a 19-second video of him at the zoo. That's how all this shit, what we're doing right now, this guy right here, that's how all this shit started. A 19-second video of this dude standing in front of the fucking elephants at the zoo. Unfucking believable. And before smartphones, too.
Let's see here. Let's see.
See if we can bring it up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah, me at the zoo. There it is. The first ever YouTube video.
This one here?
That second one down. Yeah, with that guy. Yeah, that's it.
All right, so here we are in front of the elephants.
That's it. That's me at the zoo right there.
About these guys,
long
is
trunks.
that they have really long trunks. And
that's the first YouTube video ever, dude. That's it. Just dude buddy at the.
And that's pretty much all.
That's wild.
I did not.
Then there's that dude with all the fucking cucumbers in his mouth. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
You got a weird algorithm going on, bro.
I see.
What's that car on fire? Go back to that. Go scroll back up for a second. What is that? Dude, I watched some of those videos.
Let's see.
I've been
Nobody
doing
cares
more
about the
my
art in your bedroom,
and
lady.
recently painted this canvas.
That's the only thing I hate about YouTube is the fuck commercials, dude.
Why is it freezing?
However, I wasn't quite sure the best way to hang it, so I
These are the dumbest drivers ever.
These are the dumbest drivers ever. To those watching at home, it's not our fault that YouTube is freezing. What the fuck? What the fuck?
I can't do that. Freezing stuff.
Yeah, that's fine. You could close it out, but what the fuck is that? What was that?
I don't know, but he's still driving.
Holy shit. Yeah, that's what I mean. What the fuck is that? Wow. Wow. That's dude, I watched some of those videos, dude. I watched I like to watch the dash cam videos. Like trucker dash cam videos.
Yeah.
Those are fucking hysterical, dude. To watch how people drive around truck. I mean, being a guy that drove a truck for so long, it is so fucking funny to watch people get absolutely pummeled by trucks.
Listen, there was a guy in Winder or Auburn. Brad was on the call, and the guy, he's basically the guy lost his leg. He died a little later on after that, but he lost his leg like right at his calf, and they were searching for his foot, and you could see like whatever that bone is intended was still attached to his foot.
Oh,
He tried to. So he went around this trucker that had his dash cam on. Then he tried to go around a school bus. So when he tried to go around the school bus, there was another car coming. So he like went around and tried to. I mean, he ran into the bushes, but as he's going around, that foot hit that car, clipped that car, took it right off, man.
oh,
Took that foot and that leg, whatever. Well, that foot and his like where his calf, whatever that bone is, or that ligament or tendon, whatever that is, was
yeah.
with his boot, sock, and foot, and just that.
Oh my
bone.
god.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's awful.
Yeah, it is.
That is awful.
It is awful.
I mean, I've seen some gruesome ones. I watched that
What?
lady. I watched that lady run from the police one time, and on the highway, and then she got crushed in between. She got crushed like under an 18-wheeler, dude.
Yep.
And I don't know if she was drunk or just running. Maybe she had warrants or something. But I remember that video.
I'm going to jail.
Why are you going? Oh yeah, that's what that was.
Yeah.
That was a. But I'm pretty sure she died. But
I'm
that
pretty sure she died too.
yeah, there's some really 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 gruesome ones that I've watched.
You ready?
I'm always ready. This is you're gonna make me throw up. This is gonna be
part of it.
this is gonna be bearded brother-in-law's first puke on camera.
No, this is part of. I don't know if you can see it.
Oh, stop. Just put it down.
No, look.
I don't want to look.
Yeah.
What are you doing to me?
So
What are you doing?
You see this part here?
Yeah. Oh,
This part here is. Oh man, I gotta find it. You can
Don't
see it.
do
So
that.
you see it in the look in the bushes.
yeah, I can see it in the bushes. Yeah, it's like his part of his fucking tendon and leg.
Yeah, all the way up. Yeah. Nuts.
Oh, put it down.
Nuts.
Put it down. Oh my god, that's disgusting.
Yeah, that's horrible, bro.
It reminds me of that scene in Saving Private Ryan in the beginning where the guy's walking around looking for his arm.
But he had those Walmart dickies.
Oh, stop. Stop. We're good. I get it.
Man.
Oh,
Yeah.
he had the Walmart shacks on.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
It's horrible.
Dude, you got to get hit pretty hard for your foot to stay in
No,
there.
you don't, man. When you're on a motorcycle and anything you clip, bro, that foot is done.
Ugh.
Especially if you don't have the right gear on.
My brother-in-law Steven, he had an ex-brother-in-law or something that lost his leg in a motorcycle accident like that.
Yep.
Oh, that's so gross,
I know a
dude.
guy who lost his leg in a motorcycle, but he still rides motorcycles. He has a fake leg.
Yeah. Yeah, I've always wanted to learn how to ride a motorcycle. So I tried. I rode a 4-wheeler once, and I'm able to like get it into gears and stuff like that. I didn't know how to like turn it off, so I just let the clutch out and let the whole thing turn off. I've never been on one since. But I could drive a manual car. That's the weird part. But it's two different things. I don't. I've always wanted to ride like a GSXR.
Yeah,
or
but
something like that.
if you can ride, if you ride manual, You get motorcycle for sure. For
Because
sure.
I mean, my very first car, was a '87 Chevy S10 pickup, which was
Oh
five
yeah,
speed.
yeah.
So I mean, I know how to do it. I don't know. Never. I rode a dirt bike once up the side of my cousin's house,
Totally different.
but that's probably the only two-wheeled motor bike that I've ever been on. I think I rode a moped once, the one where you, back when we were kids, remember you
Yeah, yeah,
pedal
yeah,
to get
yeah,
it going.
yeah,
I've done that before, but I mean, if you can ride a bike, you can ride that fucking thing. Have you ever rode motorcycles before?
Say what?
Have you ever rode motorcycles before, Carl?
Oh yeah. I guess this is. I guess it's before your time. Yes.
No, the hell do I know?
Yeah.
I don't know anything.
Yeah. I'm Mr. Motorcycle.
Oh, how? So you could teach me how to ride a motorcycle if I bought one.
Yeah, I can teach you over the phone how to ride a motorcycle, brother.
The-
Yeah. Yes.
if I all right, let me rephrase this. If my wife allows me
She
to
probably
purchase a
won't.
motorcycle, I know she's not going to. I can hope,
Ask
right?
your wife. I've had plenty of motorcycles, brother.
Oh, I didn't.
A
I
lot of
didn't
them.
know.
A lot.
I assume that was part of the attraction for Marcy was the
No.
motorcycle.
That's why I don't ride motorcycles because of Marcy.
She scares me, by the way.
Yeah,
For any listeners out there, Carl's wife scares the hell out of me. But she's also my doctor, so I can't be too scared.
yeah. When
So.
she was in that emergency room and she saw all those accidents, it's like, yeah, you're done.
Oh, dude, yeah, no more motorcycles for you, bro.
Yep, that was
Four wheels and up for you, dude.
yeah,
I want to buy a slingshot. That's what I want to get.
yeah.
I use Steven's slingshot when he's not around. But that's gonna be, if Jamie allows it. That'll be my next purchase. Will be a slingshot. I don't know if you've ever ridden in one or driven one.
I have, yeah.
It is a fuck ton of fun, dude. He's got the SLR. I mean, it's just a motor with two seats in it. Thing goes like 0 to 60 in like 3 seconds. But it is fucking so much fun in that thing, dude.
Is it?
That's
is
my
it paddle
stress
shift
relief.
or is it automatic?
No, it's got a short shifter in it.
Okay.
But I think they're all manual. I don't think they make automatic ones.
No, they definitely do.
Do they?
Yeah.
I would never get one that's automatic. That's corny. If you're gonna get something like that, you don't get it. It's not made for luxury. It's made
That's
for.
what I say too. But yeah, they have the ones with the paddle shifters. They got the automatic too. I think most of them now are automatic because
Really?
because everybody wants one.
That's corny.
Yeah.
That's corny. I mean, his is a
They don't make
2017 or
stick shift
2018.
cars anymore.
Yeah, I know. I'll tell you what. You want to stop people from stealing cars? Make them all manual.
Yeah,
Nobody will steal a car.
It's not happening.
They're safer to drive,
Absolutely, and easier to fix.
and they're way more fun to drive. But you have to pay attention. Like our septic
Not
trucks,
really.
all the septic trucks I ever drove were manual. They were 10 speeds until I started this job. I just recently quit, and then we had all automatics. Now even 18 wheelers are all going automatic.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Everything, and anything to make it easier is I think the idea. I guess if you're driving across country, it's better. But if you're like an in-state driver, I think manual would be the way to go.
You ever seen? Let me see if I can find that video. Wait, I gotta.
Oh, well, I'd just like to know for the record the Yankees just won. So,
Nice.
yep. Another win out of them, even though the Braves are the best team in baseball right now.
They're not going
Oh.
anywhere.
100 people simulate being stranded in a plane crash.
Kid driving 18-wheeler.
You type like a secretary. A kid drive. Holy shit.
I think it's this one.
There's more than one?
Yeah. I believe it's this one.
A 9. Yeah, your YouTube connection sucks.
Yeah, it's horrible. But it's not that one, I don't think. But this boy was flowing through those gears. It was nuts.
Oh, you float them anyway. Have you ever driven an 18-wheeler?
Yeah.
Okay.
I said flowing.
Oh, I was going to say you float the gears anyway.
It might be him, but I thought it was somebody.
19-year-old is driving a big rig. Boy, how illegal is that, huh?
Yeah, very illegal. Yeah, it must.
Look,
That must be,
they blurred that kid's face out.
yeah, they're not going to jail. Yeah, that's got to be him. That's got to be the one. But my YouTube sucks. So
I guess if you teach him early, there's an abundance of women driving 18-wheelers now. I've been seeing a lot of that lately.
it's gonna,
A lot of that lately.
yeah,
Well, yeah, I'm a prime example of that. That's why I
So
podcast.
there's uh, a guy told me to go on a site on Facebook called Black Truck Drivers or something like that.
Black truck drivers.
Yeah, it's a thing on Facebook, and basically they have. So it showed basically it showed where all the truck drivers are at, whatever, to bring my food truck. So it's all over the nation. Is where you could pinpoint. It's some kind of app, and you can pinpoint the where like most of the truck drivers rest or whatever, and then
Yeah.
you're saying, hey,
Yeah.
you pull your food truck up, and then you make a killing, that type of stuff. But yeah, you see like a lot of women though, like abundance of women that are are not food truck, but truck drivers now.
So the job I just left, they have tanker drivers, and for the time I was there, it was all men, and then over the last like 2 years, we've had like 3 or 4 women come through, and it's actually nice to see. I'll be honest with you, it's nice to see. It kind of not to start any kind of like finger pointing or arguments, but it kind of takes away the equal pay shit. You know what I mean? Because now everybody's kind of doing the same job. But I've seen it a lot. Like even when I drive, just normally day to day, I see a lot of women truck drivers. So I think it's nice to see. You know, I mean, I'm a housewife now, so I can't really talk shit about anything.
Basic.
You know, I cook and clean, man. The only thing I don't take care of is the dog. It's not my dog. He don't fucking listen to me at all. Jamie spent the last 2 years, 24 hours a day with that dog.
Yeah.
So I've only been home for 5 days, 6 days. So I'm turning into a cat guy. My cat is my homie, who's currently outside the door of this makeshift studio I got going, bitching because I got the door closed.
Waiting for you to open it up.
Oh yeah, she's gonna come in here like a bat out of hell. Fucking start knocking shit off the table. That's exactly what she's gonna do. That's like she's built for that, dude. It's wild. I've always been a dog person, and then I every cat. I've never owned a cat personally, but every cat I've ever had any kind of interaction with has been an asshole, and so I did not want this cat. I was strenuous about let's not get a cat, and then I didn't want a cat. Jamie wanted a cat, so we compromised and we got a cat. Well, the cat has become like my best friend. So I have to say, I don't know if I'd ever get one after this one. And I know after this dog, we're done with dogs. I'm done with animals entirely. I just won't do it again. But it's just it's a weird change for me not being a dog person and turning into a cat person. So that's the irony here.
Yeah,
But yeah, the dog.
Never.
Yeah, you don't like cats, and your daughters don't like cats
yeah,
either.
I don't care whether. Well, Marcy hates cats.
Really?
Oh yeah, but I don't care. I don't really care for any animals. I don't want to have any animals really. I wouldn't mind having a dog though. Over the last few weeks or months or whatever, it's kind of opened up about getting a dog. But
You're getting the itch.
no. But I'm more, open.
How's that gonna work with the girls being scared of dogs?
You get a small enough dog, they'll be fine. To grow up with the dog.
I think even if you got a big dog, I mean, now we've discussed before you can't get a big dog based on where you live, but if you were to get one, I think if the dog was a puppy when they got it, I think that would make the difference,
that's what
right?
I'm saying. If they get a dog that's a puppy and then it grows, yeah, they'll be fine. That dog will be
It's
fine.
not.
Of course, that's with everybody.
I still want to know why she's scared of dogs. I don't I have to know.
It's just one of
Maybe
those
I'll ask
things,
her
man.
because we're gonna go to dinner tonight. I'm gonna ask her at dinner tonight. I need to know because there's got to be something that happened somewhere. Whether it be something she saw or heard or did, there has to be something that causes that. You're not just born with that fear, right?
Well, a lot of people are scared of animals, man. A lot.
But dogs are like girly wolves, is the idea behind
Everybody's
it.
scared of a rat, and you don't even have to never see a rat in your life. And you see a rat, it's over, bro.
I'm not scared of a rat. I picked rats up before.
Yeah, but
You ever seen a new? Well, you have. I try to explain to people down here, New York City rats. They're like
yeah,
small fucking
I
dogs,
remember. I remember
like sewer rats, dude.
when we
Fuck
were in
that.
New Jersey, and we had a rat, and it was behind the dishwasher, and man, that thing was so big. Man, it was like a cat.
Behind the dishwasher.
Yeah, man. We had to take the dishwasher out because we could not get that fucker. And yep, we got it from behind the dishwasher, and we tried to beat that. I mean, that thing was so big. Oh my god, it was like a baby cat.
You you tried to beat it. What'd you try to beat it with?
Broom and a shovel.
Wes. Okay, so speaking of shovels, in the house we're in now, the first year we lived here, we had a possum in our backyard.
Oh yeah, we used to beat the. Oh my goodness, yeah.
Well, so check this out. So this possum was just doing circles in our backyard, in the same spot for like a good 2 hours. I call animal control. Animal control says, "Fuck you, we're not coming to get it. Deal with that shit yourself." Wesley had the bow and arrow. He used to do archery.
Yep.
So I grab Wesley. I tell him, go out there and shoot this thing with the arrow. 3 arrows into this thing, crisscross like this, and it was still doing fucking circles.
We used to do the. We used to do. We used to get the possums, my brothers and sister, and we had a
Yeah.
room, and we would leave the door open on purpose so the possums come in, and we would take that BB gun, the one you had to crank. And we'd
Yeah.
take that, and I mean, we'll take turns shooting in the head, and that thing will still be going, and we'll just keep taking turns. So we can't go nowhere because we close the door.
Yeah.
Shooting it. But we used to do that all the time. Let the possums come in. Let anything come in, and we're going to work.
Evil, dude. But this thing wouldn't die after 2 or 3 arrows to the head. It wouldn't die, and so I
It will
thought,
die after a while.
well, that's what I said. I said, let's just leave it. Eventually, it'll bleed out or something will happen to
won't
it.
bleed out.
You know what I ended up?
now.
You know what I ended up doing? I took a flat shovel. I walked out there and I bashed him in the face with a shovel.
Well, that's how we had to do to get rid of them.
You've seen a sewer rat, right? You. Wow. All right. That's probably a good note to end on, right? Rats and dead possums that have been hit with shovels.
Yeah, I gotta get ready to get my haircut anyway. So.
Well, that concludes this one. I'll do the
Chorus
outro
nice.
since
This life is a playlist we were spinning every tag. From family dinners to the post game brag. Fool.
My bad.
I got cut off. I tried to do an outro.
Go ahead, do it.
Look at that. Carl got excited about something. The outro that he cut me off from. I like it.
I put my hand over the button and then I guess I hit it. So.
See, have smaller hands like me, and you won't have that issue,
How
man.
much
See?
time we had left on the song to end, so we got some.
Oh, you're good. You're good. Just run it. We'll probably be back tomorrow. What's your schedule like?
Yeah, tomorrow. I sent the time for tomorrow. So anytime between 3 and 7.
3 and 7. So we'll be back tomorrow, sometime between 3 and 7, and we'll try to get Carl excited again. And we're doing a thing for anybody that's listening. Every time Carl curses, we have to put a quarter in a jar. Today he did not curse at all. So no quarters today.
I said one, you missed it.
Food, family, and the rhythm of the streets we be living in. Bearded brother on the mic, we keep the beat spinning from kitchen to stadium. Every story blends and absolutely everything else we remixing the list.
But it doesn't count if you miss it. So.
Yeah, no, it's only if I get it does it count. And he also owes 50 cents every time he cuts me off from an intro or an outro.
Well.
So you're up too.
Well, now I only have 5 seconds left in the song.
All right, run it, man. We're good. We'll see you tomorrow.
Cool. All right, brother.
All right, man.